What is the easiest alcohol to make? Homebrewing enthusiasts will probably tell you not to worry about what takes the least time or what is the easiest, rather what you want to make. Each method has various difficulties depending on what type of beer, wine, or spirit you want to make. If you are a beginner, it doesn't really matter what you choose. All alcohols are rather easy to make on a beginner level. The easiest alcohol to make. The easiest alcohol to make is probably mead. Making mead is very straightforward, but it is not the fastest alcohol to make. The reason people see mead as probably the easiest way to make alcohol is that it can be done with very basic equipment you can mostly find in any store. If you want to make alcohol that you can enjoy fast, beer is probably the best way to go for you. If you are just starting out, beginner kits for making beer, wine, or others are very straightforward in most cases. Wine and spirits generally have longer fermenting processes than beer. Making beer or wine requires you to buy equipment specifically for the purpose of brewing them. As long as you can follow the instructions provided in the kit, there is little risk for failing. Conclusion. Once you learn the process of home brewing, the difficulty won't really matter since you understand the basics. The real difficulty lies in creating unique taste to your own alcohol. Most methods are figured out already, but the taste, color, and actual feel to your beer, wine, or spirit are up to you to experiment with. A quick guide to homemade alcohol. Remember, as with all alcoholic drinks, you should drink in moderation. Equipment list. Bottle of 100% pure fruit juice. A packet of yeast powder. An airlock. A hydrometer, only if you want to measure the alcohol percentage. Step 1. Figure out how much yeast you want to use. Figure out if you want to make a high or low alcohol content beverage and add yeast accordingly. Step 2. Add the yeast to your juice. Pour the estimated amount of yeast into your juice bottle. Step 3. Attach the airlock and make sure you do it correctly, as this is crucial for the fermentation process. Step 4. Let it set. As with all home brewing, fermenting takes time, but you should see results after 46 to 72 hours. If any residue gets into the airlock, it is a good idea to take it off and clean it to avoid contamination. Step 5. Pour your alcohol. It is recommended that you transfer the alcohol to other containers and remove any leftover residue from the fermenting process to give the best taste experience. You just made your own homemade booze with a simple yeast pack and an airlock. Seasoned homebrewers will probably frown if you call yourself a homebrewer while making this type of alcohol, but hey, it's okay to start small.